Hey, welcome to Cosmic Reach Tarot. It's your girl Tamara, and I am here with my favorite tarot deck and an inspiration deck. It's called Spiritual AF 99 inspirational cards for people who fucking need some inspiration. And yeah, so it's funny. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do some tarot and oracle or tarot and affirmation because I have quite a few decks, And I was like, I haven't seen these in a minute. And I used to shuffle. It's 99 cards in here. I don't know all of them. So sometimes I would like pick them up from time to time and shuffle it and see what came out and pull some cards on it. So I thought I'd do that. So when I was setting up, because I wanted to set up and then meditate and then turn the camera on. And it's so funny because I picked the deck up, shuffled it around, sat it down, and then grabbed some water and sat down to get ready to meditate. And right before I did that, this card, I just put it back in here. It was sitting here just like this, but facing me, of course. And what do you know? It says meditation, aka shutting the fuck up for a few minutes. This deck is a little intense, But yeah, so I took that as cue that I picked the right deck. Like I said, I hope this video finds you well and in good spirits. Hopefully you can get a nice little piece of inspiration based off of the current energy that you are in as watching this video. So, with that being said, thank you. Let's continue. Let's move on with the reading and pull a card. Let's see what kind of affirmation card comes out. Because they already told me, they knew I was going to meditate and told me that STFU, STFU and close my eyes. So that's what I want to do. Okay. This is funny because right now as I'm filming this, it's Mercury retrograde. But if you're not watching this in Mercury retrograde, you can continue to watch if the message resonates at the time that you're watching this. By all means, it's not timed. It's for all signs. But right now, this says, get off your ex's page, say a prayer, and go the fuck to sleep. Not go the fuck to sleep, y'all. This is funny. So it says, you're not going to find anything worthwhile snooping around on your ex's Insta or Facebook or Snap, whatever the fuck. Or TikTok in this day and age, I'm adding that. They're your ex for a reason. Ask yourself what you're looking for from them and see if you can give it to yourself. You almost always can. Then say a little prayer for all the lumpy, bumpy, broken hearts in the world, especially your own. Double brownie points if you can manage one of your ex's hearts too. Okay, that is a whole another side of being the bigger person. Okay, time for bed now. So it's just like, shut up, don't be lurking, stop lurking, get off your ex. So what I like the question they asked, it said, ask yourself what you're looking for in them and see if you can give it to yourself. So that's what we're going to see. If we can get a message, a few cards about what ways we can show up for ourselves in the way that we wish an ex did, That's so funny. That's the first thing I got is a love reading because I'm not really a love reading person. Oh, okay. So far we have the Queen of Wands. You see, this is my favorite deck because it's traditional tarot, but the figures on it are black. The Queen of Wands. We have the Strength card. Sis had a twist towel, and you got sis with the ice spice. So the Strength card. Let's get to a few more cards. So what ways? So right now, so far, what I'm gathering is for I'm trying to figure out a way to say it because this deck already was cursing, so it's got me in that mood. Because I was going to say, really, you have to remind yourself that you're a bad bitch. I feel like some of you, your ex wasn't very complimentary, and the Queen of Wands showed up to let you know, you are that bitch. And also that you're not only just that bitch, but you're strong. You've been through it all. That person probably made you feel weak. And I see, it's funny, I say you said strong with the Strength card. How could I not forget that? How could I forget that right in my face? But that you're strong. Maybe they made you feel weak, whether it was with them or without them. Some of you might be feeling weak without them, but you really have to show up for yourself, The Queen of Wands, one thing I like how I I've seen it described is that she's got a sunflower, she's got the black cat, she's got her staff because she's been through a lot of dark things, but instead of letting it break her, she just really, really allowed the things that she'd been through to reprogram herself to step up for herself in the ways that she should have or expected in the past. So yeah, like you really have to step up for yourself in a lot of ways, you know. Um Especially the passion. Be passionate about yourself. Be passionate about the things that you want to do, you know. Also, some of you might have just recently broken up. The strength card, it always just reminds me of like taming the beast and being silent. Um And so I'm just telling you, like, just also really enjoy the silence. Enjoy being by yourself. I feel like some of you might have exes that when they weren't around, you felt crazy. Probably because they were cheaters, they weren't loyal, or maybe they were very wishy-washy, you know. So being by yourself just made you feel crazy. The silence made you feel crazy because you're always thinking like these crazy thoughts. Um, so don't just enjoy the silence. Enjoy the fact that you don't have anyone running you up the wall. You know, just enjoy that fact. Also, another way that you can be there for you in the way that your ex can is having clarity, not being confused, you know. But also, um, treat yourself a little bit more. Maybe you wish your ex, maybe your what was it? What is it called? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Maybe your love language is receiving gifts, and because that you gave a lot of gifts, but you didn't get a lot in return. Like treat yourself, girl. Treat yourself. I mean, we have the Nine of Cups. Just make yourself feel whole. Feel really appreciative of yourself. I'm sorry that that sounds bad, like I'm talking shit about somebody's ex, but like this is just what I'm getting from it. Like you're pining for someone that really you shouldn't be pining for anyway, you know, because they cause a lot of confusion. You didn't feel aligned, you didn't feel appreciated. They weren't that grateful. These are the ways that you could step up for yourself. The fact that you even survived a shady relationship like that, you sure appreciate yourself. You're no longer in the midst of confusion. You're no longer in the midst of confusion. Um Let's see. Let me get one more card because we have the six. We have the Six of Cups, but I want some more information, another card to follow with this because it is something in the past. Like, and see, we're talking about exes. You know, you have to feel aligned that the past is the past. You have to feel good about that. Double brownie points if you can manage one of your ex's heart too. Okay, time for bed. Oh, too many cards. Let me get. Oh. I didn't even see this right here. This tower card. Let me get your number of other cards. The tower card, girl. What did I say? That exactly what I said. Yes, stay off your ex's page. So what? But when you ask yourself what you're looking for from them and see if you could give it to yourself, you were looking for things from a person that couldn't even give you these things. You know, you were just really, really hoping that this person, especially if you got into a relationship and your esteem wasn't already there, you were looking towards someone to make you feel sexy, looking towards someone to make you feel strong, looking towards someone who will give you direction. Well, all this person did was provide chaos and confusion and almost even made you like weaker in a sense. But now that they are out of your life, now that they are out of your life, you can look in the mirror and tell yourself you're a bad bitch because you've been through it all and look at you. Still thriving, still have your creativity, you still have your passion, you're restoring your confidence, you know. There's no more confusion in your life, you know. This is like letting go of the things of the past. Like, just bye-bye. You had to go. It was a sudden change. Some of you, it was a sudden change, but you needed that. You needed that because you were just going to go back and forth doing the same old thing with this person. King of Cups. There's a King of Cups right here. I want to get one more line because we have 3 more lines. I'm gonna get a few more cards and we're gonna close out this message. I might have to pull, you know. These cards, like, I like a pop out method though. If I can get it together. My hands, girl, I got a little speech impediment. And my little shuffling be stuttering too. Like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so. Oh. There's so many cards, but look. The devil card. That toxic energy. That ex was toxic. Like, that's the main reason you need to stay off your page. Stay off their page. They were toxic. You are someone who you make yourself feel emotionally fulfilled. That's something, another thing your ex couldn't do is make you feel emotionally fulfilled. Girl, listen, say girl bye. Girl bye. Ah, look. I see with this Eight of Pentacles, another thing that you can do for yourself that you wish your ex would do is learn who you really are. Because that's another thing. People, how can someone know who you are if you didn't know if you don't know yourself? And especially being with that person with all the confusion and the chaos, it was nothing but you losing yourself more and more every day. So understand that it's going to take some time. But one of the first step that you can take in working through all of this is staying the fuck off their page. Mercury retrograde, you don't need it. Even if it's not Mercury retrograde, you found this video because you're pining for your ex and you need to know how to get over it. You feel like you're missing something from them and you're not. Everything that you thought that you could get from them, everything that you expect from anyone else is within. It is within. You really, really have to go and maybe do a spiritual makeover. Do a spiritual makeover and just really tear yourself down to the core. And not in a negative way. Like, strip down to the core of who you are emotionally, who you are mentally, who you are physically, you know. And organizing it. Organizing it and not necessarily compartmentalizing it, but doing a checklist and taking the pieces that you can use to rebuild without this person and be much, much stronger, much better, stand much taller, and feel more emotionally secure, whether you're alone or with someone. But really be emotionally secure while you're alone, because the whole thing, this card said, ask yourself what you're looking for from them and see if you can give it to yourself, you know. And I feel like you can give yourself that trust. You can give yourself that love. You can give yourself that kindness. You can give yourself all the things that you feel like you're missing out on, because you'll be surprised that a lot of times it's something that you can get on your own. I know nobody wants to be lonely. You know, nobody wants to be alone. But when you're with someone, you want to be with someone that makes you feel complete. And the only way that you'll know if they make you feel complete is to get complete on your own. You know? I hope that made sense. Let me see if there's anything I want to get some clarity on. Let's see. Maybe this Queen of Wands. Let's see. Oh, that's another thing. The Queen of Wands, like, she also was excuse me, my language. Kids out the room. The Queen of Wands, she's a very freaky girl. Okay, so that's another thing. Like, you missing out on this ex, and they wasn't even like, maybe they might have been, but it wasn't all that. It wasn't like you was having mind blowing. You know, you weren't having the big O. You haven't been having the big O, but this is the World card. The number one thing. This is a great way to close out this video. The number one thing that you can give yourself that you want from your ex is closure. It's closure. Yeah. That's the number one thing you could do. Give yourself closure. It's okay. They broke your trust. They brought a lot of confusion. It was a lot of back and forth, trying to play you like you're naive, you know. And because of that, you had to end this. It had to end suddenly, and that's probably why you're looking on that page, because you feel like you ended it suddenly, and was it the right thing to do? And it was absolutely the right thing to do. And some of you probably just had to just cut cold turkey, go radio silent on this person, and that's okay, because now you're going to use this time to really, really rebuild yourself emotionally, physically, repair relationships. I forgot to bring up this 10 of cups right here. Repair relationships with friends and family that maybe this person caused you to isolate yourself from, you know, and restore yourself and get some joy. This is a very happy card. You can make yourself happy. They couldn't make you happy, but you could. You were really, really looking for that, and you know, you gotta get some closure. Say a prayer. Say a little prayer for those bumpy, broken hearts, especially yours. And give yourself that closure. You wanted it from them. That's why you're looking on their page, trying to see what they're up to, trying to see if they have anything going on, trying to see if they acting different without you. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Give yourself the closure you deserve, and really, really, really repair your emotions, you know, and and also some of you, because of this person, you lost sight of things that like a direction you had, some type of drive, some type of ambition. You had like this goal that you really, really want to reach. I don't know if it was something dealing with I don't want to say activism, but like maybe you had a cause and they removed you from that. Like, get back to that too. I feel like maybe you ended up linking with someone who the only thing that was probably in common is the physical attraction as well. So that's another thing. You might be taking this a lot harder than you need to. That's why I said you have to find a way to get your own closure. Okay, I don't want to keep rambling on and on. I hope this message was clear and made sense. Okay, you're not going to find anything on their page. They're not there. What you're looking for is not there. I mean, you got it all in you, and that's another, like the strength card. That's that internal strength. You are not weak. You're not weak without this person. You know, you were probably weak with that person, and that's why you were looking for them to give you strength. Not me laying the cards back out talking about I'm about to go, but you may have been weak with that person because they probably broke you down. Like, you know, you were trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. You were really, really hoping something was going to go a certain way, and it didn't. But luckily, you got the wherewithal to say goodbye and just jump ship on this motherfucker, okay? And it might not have went the way that you wanted. It might not have ended the way you expected a relationship to end. Like, nobody expects a relationship to end, but if it has to end, you want it to be amicable. You would like to leave with some closure on both sides. But unfortunately, that's not the case. But you can give yourself the closure. You can give yourself the strength to carry on. You can be there for yourself. And also, if you're looking on their page because you're a little frustrated, girl, you better go ahead and rep someone out. The queen, you see the Queen of Wands? Hold on, let me go back. You see the Queen of Wands? She gonna get it regardless. All right, bye.